जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन ब्रजजन रंजन यमुना तीर बनचारी यमुना तीर बनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय मंश परिभ्राजकाचार्य सरस्वती जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय रामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण श्री राधा कृष्ण को गोपनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिधर की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय नवदीप धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय द्वारका धाम की जय स्वामी भक्तवृंद की जय ऑल ग्लोरीज टू ऑल ग्लोरीज टू थैंक यू वेरी मच
हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा welcome all of you for this evening's Srimad Bhagavatam class. We start with the prayer. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे So we are discussing from a great literature, Srimad Bhagavatam, which is essence of the Vedic, all the Vedic literatures, which will give us an idea how we should always engage ourselves. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Machittaha. So always you should think of Krishna. Kathayantascha mam nityam. Always you should talk about Krishna Katha. And Tushyantita Ramanticha. So those who are able to talk about Krishna, Tushyanticha Ramanticha, they're always happy discussing about the Lord. So Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So let me give a little bit of background and then take you through little, the sessions and our discussion. Let us go a little more faster from today. So what is the discussion? You see, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, first the sages are assembled in Naimisharanya and asking questions. Basically, this is also part of Bhagavatam, and these sages are asking questions to the sage who has heard Bhagavatam. And where did the sage Suta has heard? He heard from Shukadeva. Shukadeva heard from his father Vyasadeva. That's the succession of Srimad Bhagavatam. They initially ask 6 questions. What is the ultimate good for everybody? What is the essence of all the Vedic literatures? Why did Krishna perform his pastimes as a son of Devaki and Vasudeva? What are Krishna's different leelas? And how are when Krishna is now no more, he has physically, his pastime has ended, winded up his leela on this earth. How to take shelter of Krishna? What is dharma for us? These are the questions they asked. Answering to those questions, the Bhagavatam, 2nd chapter onwards, it starts in the 1st canto. First of all, ultimate good for all the people. Sabai pumsa paro dharmo yatho bhaktiradhokshaje. One should render devotional service to Krishna. The essence of all the Vedic literature is about glorification of the Lord. Why did Krishna come perform Leela? Krishna has come to perform Leelas to uplift and pick those souls who are suffering in a miserable condition in this material world. That is his mercy. He has come to pick up those souls who are suffering in this world. Then different avatars are explained. Leela avatars. Krishna has come as Rama, Kurma avatara, Matsya avatara, Vaman avatara. And in the avatars also, there are avatars of Krishna which are direct incarnation. Shaktyavesh avatara, where the energy of the Lord is infused on a soul. So all the avatars, not all, some of the avatars are listed. After that, there is an explanation how Krishna expanded for the purpose of this creation. he expands his energy, Lord, into Garbhodakashai Vishnu, Kshirodakashai Vishnu. So that is about that little bit it is explained. Then they asked a question, where does the dharma stay in the Kali Yuga? The answer to that, the Suta Goswami said, it is in the pastimes of the Lord, that is Srimad Bhagavatam. By narrating wonderful hearing, Shravanam of the Kirtanam of the pastimes of Lord Hari, one will be pleased, and that is the dharma in the Kali Yuga for fallen souls. That's where we have to take shelter of. Hearing this, the sages asked few more questions. What is that? They asked, what about how did Vyasadeva write Srimad Bhagavatam? Can you please explain? Then you said about the Leela of Krishna and Srimad Bhagavatam. We want to know, how did Parikshit get cursed? And then third question, how did Shukadeva Goswami, such an elevated personality, and Raja Parikshit met? They asked these three questions further. Answering that, first answer is how Vyasadeva wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, for which the explanation given in the previous chapters. Vyasadeva compiled all the literatures, Vedas, Upanishads, Vedanta Sutras, Puranas, Upapuranas, Samhitas, Mahabharata. But he was not very satisfied. He was thinking, I may be not satisfied because I am not narrated about the Lord. That time Narada Rishi comes there. So Narada has heard from Brahma. So Narada comes and explains to Vyasadeva, yes, he should write about Srimad Bhagavatam. That's what we were discussing in the previous classes. Having told that, Narada Muni has left. The first question is answered. Why Vyasadeva is compiling the Srimad Bhagavatam? So much we discussed on this in the previous classes. Out of compassion to all of us, Vyasadeva gave this. Vyasadeva gave Srimad Bhagavatam to uplift us from the misery. So like this, all explanation, what is the purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam? Next question was, how did Parikshit get cursed? So this is, to answer this question, the Srimad Bhagavatam starts explaining from the birth of Parikshit. How did Parikshit take birth? For that purpose, the story of Mahabharata after the war, what has happened, has been explained. So today, we are discussing from the 7th chapter. Now I started from the 1st to 6th, I told what all happened. The 7th chapter, the son of Drona, means Ashwatthama, he does a mischief, a crime, and that story from there, actually, it begins how Parikshit has taken birth, what did Pandavas do, all those things will start now, the stories of Krishna and his devotees. So today we are discussing about that. Now what has happened? So, so Vedavyasa heard he has to write Bhagavatam, and now the Mahabharata onwards, the things start. Okay. Now Vedavyasa decided to write Srimad Bhagavatam. So now the war is over. Mahabharata war is over. And there is a story of Ashwatthama. Let us open that. Let us go to that verse and chant. From there, we will begin today's discussion. I'll share my screen. Okay. So now let us chant this. From here, we are going to start today's discussion. Please repeat after me. Please unmute yourself. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
भगवते
Bhagavate
वासुदेवाय
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
नमो
Om
भगवते
Namo
वासुदेवाय
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ॐ
Om
नमो
Namo
भगवते
Bhagavate
वासुदेवाय
Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य
Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva
नरं चैव
Narottamam
नरोत्तमं
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
देवीं
Devim
सरस्वतीं
Saraswati
व्यासं
Vyasam
Tato Jayamudirayet
Tato
ततो
Jayamudirayet
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Tyam Bhagavata Sevaya
नित्यं
Nityam
भागवत
Bhagavata
सेवया
Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
भगवती
Bhagavati Uttama
उत्तमश्लोके
Shloke
Tir Bhavati Naishtaki.
भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी
Please chant this verse. I think somebody's mic, there is a problem. Yeah, please repeat after me. Parikshito ata rajarsher
Parikshito Ata
परीक्षितोऽथ
Rajarisher
janma karma vilapanam
Janma Karma
जन्मकर्मविलापनम्
Vilapanam
samstham cha pandu putranam
संस्थां च
Samstam Cha
पाण्डुपुत्राणां
Panduputraणाम
vakshe krishna kathodayam.
Bhakshe
कृष्ण
Krishna
कथोदयम्
Kathodayam.
Okay, mute yourself. Suta Goswami thus addressed the rishis headed by Shaunaka. Okay, now you see, all this we are talking from so many sessions, hearing about Krishna, Bhagavatam is all up. Now actually the things are starting. Till now, all the introduction. Why Bhagavatam, what you can get by hearing Bhagavatam, what is the purpose of life, what a person should do in Kali Yuga. Now we understood all those things and what benefit you will get if you hear by Bhagavatam. You heard from Narada Muni, all that now we are fully aware of those things. Now actually, Suta Goswami is saying, now I shall begin the transcendental narration of Lord Sri Krishna in the topics of the birth, activities, and deliverance of the King Parikshit, the sage amongst the king, as well as topics of the renunciation of the worldly old order by the sons of Pandu. Now I'll start talking about Lord Krishna's pastimes and his devotees' pastime. Actually, Lord Krishna's devotees' pastime, if you hear also, you get the same benefit. Why? Because devotees have no other activity than engaging in the service of Krishna. So naturally, you will hear about Krishna. Like if you hear about Narada Rishi, what will you hear? You'll be chanting Krishna's holy name and engaging in the pastime of the Lord. So in any way, it is always benefiting. So now about Krishna's pastime, his topics of birth, activities, deliverance of Parikshit, everything I will narrate to you. This is called Krishna Katha. Bhagavad Gita also a Krishna Katha, but is spoken by Krishna. Bhagavatam is also Krishna Katha because it is about Krishna. So now we are going to start the Katha of Pandavas from here. Now I will explain in a little more faster way so that we go a little fast. Now what happened is that day after the Mahabharata war is over and everybody is resting, everybody is killed. All the Pandavas fought so vigorously. They killed all the Kauravas. The last one who died was Duryodhana. Not yet died. He fought with Bhima. And his back, the spine is broken. Bhima is hit very hard with this club, Gadha, and Duryodhana's spine is broken and he fell there and he's not able to walk. He is almost about to pass away. So Vrukodhara Vidha Gadha Bhimashram. Vrukodhara's Gadha has broken his back of Dhritarashtra Putra. Now what is he is doing? While all this is happening, a son of Dronacharya, Ashwathama, beheaded the 5 sleeping sons of Draupadi, delivered the heads as a prize to his master. So what is he doing? He's doing a heinous crime. The crime is he has cut off the heads. The sleeping sons of the Pandavas, took all the 5 heads in his hand. He carried that to Duryodhana, thinking that Duryodhana will be happy. Duryodhana wanted Pandava's head. Duryodhana never wanted Pandava's children's head. So Duryodhana was not approving this. He was not very happy, but he did this. Now Draupadi came to know, and she saw all her children are killed. She started crying and crying. And immediately all Pandavas came to know, and their Kshatriyas, Arjun became very angry. Arjun said, "Don't worry, my dear wife. I will catch him. You will punish him. I will go catch him, cut off his head and come. After seeing head, then you please let us do the final rites to the children, and you take bath standing on the head of Ashwathama. I will promise you this." Now Ashwathama has given a big promise. Arjuna has given big promise. I'm going to kill. So immediately he took chariot. Who is his driver? Krishna. So Krishna drove the chariot and they were going and chasing Ashwathama. So as they started chasing Ashwathama, Ashwathama came to know Arjuna and Krishna are chasing me. And he has seen in the 18 days war, nobody could defeat Arjun because Krishna is also there. He knows now what is the result. He started running very fast. He fled out of fear. But after traveling so much, still he is seeing Arjuna and Krishna are chasing him. And he found his horses are tired. Now I can no more do anything. I'll be caught by Arjuna. Arjuna is going to punish me. He took to his one last resort, which he is not supposed to do. He knew Brahmastra. Brahmastra is an atom bomb, nuclear weapon. And when he is not having any other option, he is using this. But unfortunately, Ashwathama really does not know once Brahmastra is released how to retract it. Earlier Brahmastra is much different from today's nuclear weapon. However, it is a kind of nuclear weapon. It can go to exactly hit the target. One person it can kill. It can do so many things. With the mantras it will happen. With some mantras it can be retracted. Now today we are seeing the war situation. When we are talking here, there's a war is going on between India and Pakistan. We keep hearing the news. And no, we don't know. Both countries are nuclear weapon countries. When the last resort of any country which is getting defeated, like Ashwathama is doing, Ashwathama understood now he will be defeated. That time what came in my mind? Let me use Brahmastra. So there is a possibility. And Pakistan sees that we are finished. What will be their last option? That will be nuclear weapon. That's a fear many people have got. they can do such things. They're like Ashwatthama. They have done such a cowardly thing. Just like Ashwatthama killed those Pandavas' children when they were sleeping, like that, these people, terrorists, they came to the place where people are come for tour without any weapon. They come for some other purpose. So badly, heinously they killed, mercilessly they killed and gone. Very similar to Ashwatthama. And they're also doing the same way. So there is a Brahmastra with Ashwatthama, there is a nuclear weapon with Pakistan. You can see the similarities today. So now the Ashwatthama released the Brahmastra. When Ashwatthama released Brahmastra, there's a huge light coming, and they can see. Now today's technology, they have a radar, they have so many things. Those days, they have tapashakti to see many things. And the biggest radar, the most powerful person is sitting with Arjuna. So he can inform what is happening. He knows past, present, future, Adi, Madhya, Antya, everything he knows. Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is sitting there. When he saw a bright light coming, so that bright light, Arjuna got scared. He's not understanding what's happening. He has taken a vow, I will kill Ashwatthama, but now Arjuna is stuck. What to do? So the good people always go to God in the distress situation, in any condition. When they're happy, they go to God and thank Him and express their gratitude to God. And you're unhappy, when you're helpless situation, they go and seek the protection from the Lord. So now Arjuna seeks for protection. We read that verse and come back for discussion. I'll share my screen for you. How does Arjuna ask a protection? Very beautiful verse for us to chant. Okay. So now request you to unmute yourself. It's no screen. Yeah. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. Let us chant this verse and repeat after me. There is one participant's mic is not good. I will just mute it. Okay. So please repeat after me. Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna
Arjuna Uvacha
Krishna Krishna Mahabaho.
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Mahabaho
Krishna Krishna Mahabaho.
Krishna
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 Mahabaho
Mahabaho
Bhaktanam Abhayankara.
Bhaktanam Abhayankara
Bhaktanam Abhayankara.
Bhaktanam
Bhaktanam
Abhayankara
Abhayankara
Tvameko Dahyamananam
Tvameko
Tvameko
Dahyamanam
Dahyamanam
Apavargosi Samspritehe.
Apavargosi
Apavargosi
Samskritehe.
Samskritehe.
Once again we'll chant, thinking that may Lord Krishna protect all the good people in our country. Our country is largely dharmic and who are fighting for our country at the borders of our country and dedicatedly and praying to the Lord for their protection. With that mood, once again, you please repeat Krishna Krishna Mahabaho.
Krishna
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 Mahabaho
Mahabaho
Bhaktanam Abhayankara.
Bhaktanam
Bhaktanam
Abhayankara
Abhayankara
Tvameko Dahyamananam
Tvameko
Tvameko
Dahyamanam
Dahyamanam
Apavargosi Samspritehe.
Apavargosi
Apavargosi
Samskritehe.
Samskritehe.
Please mute yourself. Let us see the meaning of what we chanted. Arjuna said, my dear Lord Krishna, O my Lord Shri Krishna, 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 Mahabhaho, you are the almighty personality of God. There is no limit to your different energies. Therefore, only you are competent to instill fearlessness in the hearts of your devotees. Everyone in the flames of the material miseries can find the path of liberation in you only. So we prayed this to the Lord. Lord, you are almighty. You are supremely powerful. There is no limit for your energies. Only you can, Abhayankara you are. You can instill fearlessness in our hearts. If you are there, Krishna is there, no fear. So you have that ability in the hearts of the devotees. So everyone in this world, in the material world, are suffering in the flames of the material miseries, and they find the path of liberation, mukti, free from all the miseries in you only. So therefore, Arjuna has prayed like this. Arjuna is very fortunate. Right there is Krishna. He started praying. Now Krishna told Arjuna, you know what is happening? The Ashwatthama has released Brahmastra. So you have only one option. Now you release Brahmastra and counteract it. He does not know how to retract it. So Arjuna immediately released the Brahmastra. The two Brahmastras came and they collided. The result of that, the entire universe was full of fire and flame. So much of heat. At the time of Pralaya, when this universe, Brahma's day is over, there's one Pralaya. At the time of Pralaya Kala, there's a lot of heat, scorching heat. What heat we see in the summer and all, nothing. Scorching heat, everything starts burning. That is called Samvartaka. There's a Samvartaka fire at the time of dissolution, Pralaya. Something that kind of fire, that kind of heat, the living beings all over the universe at different planets felt that. Bhagavatam says the living beings in the different planets started feeling the heat. That means there are living beings in all the planets. We are not informed about it. We don't know about it. But there are living beings everywhere. Everybody felt the heat. But Brahmastra, Arjuna could able to retract it. And then they chased Ashwatthama. They arrested him. They bound his hands, legs, everything. That time Krishna said, my dear Arjuna, please hear. He is a Brahma Bandhu. Brahma Bandhu means born as a son of a Brahmana, but does not follow a Brahminical principle. We should know, if there is somebody, father is a Brahmana or grandfather is a Brahmana, but this person does not follow anything. He does not have, astikyam, brahma karma svabhavajam, shaucham, all that. He does not have any of this jnana, vijnana, he does not have any good qualities. He does not do any austerity. He gets up at morning 8 o'clock after sunrise and sometimes takes bath, sometimes does not take bath and eats something and runs to earn money and comes back and watches movie. He is not Brahmana. He is a Brahma Bandhu. So Krishna first said, don't worry, because Kshatriyas generally don't attack on Brahmanas. Real Brahmanas who have these qualities. He is not Brahmana, he is a Brahma Bandhu. Krishna told Arjuna, you kill him. Immediately you kill him. One reason. Krishna told second reason why he should kill. Second is, he is so careless. He is an aggressor. He is not supposed to kill somebody when he is sleeping. As per the law of the Kshatriyas, Kshatriyas are not supposed to kill in the following conditions. Kshatriyas are not supposed to kill somebody in the following conditions. One, if the person is careless, means he does not know what is true, what is correct. He is not in the senses. So careless person. Kshatriyas don't kill them. Intoxicated person. Out of intoxication, somebody has done. So he should not be killed. Then insane person. Somebody is mentally very not sound. That person should not be killed. Fourth, sleeping. If somebody is sleeping, one should not be killed. So this is applicable for any killing. Killing is allowed only for Kshatriyas. That's why I said Kshatriyas. So careless, intoxicated, insane, and sleeping. And children, boy, small boy, children, he should not kill. Women, one should not kill. Mata. Foolish people should not be killed. Surrendered, somebody has surrendered to one. No, I have understood, I did a mistake. He should not be killed. And somebody does not have the chariot or weapon to fight. Then with the weapon, one should not kill. Or if the enemy is fearful, bhaya, full of screaming out of fear, he should not be killed. But Arjuna, you see here what this rascal Ashwatthama has done. He has killed a person when he is the children, when they are sleeping, and they did not have arms in their hand. So this is totally wrong what he has done. It's a heinous crime. Something which has happened recently in our country. They don't have arms. They are not come for that fighting, but they were killed. So this is wrong. So he is a wretched living entity. He is not a person who is supposed to be saved. Because Arjuna is, instead of killing Ashwatthama, he is binding his hands and legs. And he wanted to take Ashwatthama back to the palace, Hastinapura. Krishna is saying, no, kill him off. Now, Arjuna does not kill. Why Arjuna does not kill is a discussion. Acharyas explain when Krishna actually gives test to his devotees sometimes. Krishna's test. Krishna has tested Prahlada by various suffering, but he never asked, my dear Lord, come and kill my father. He did not say. He just remembered Lord and stayed. So like that, the Krishna tested Arjuna. Arjuna is very intelligent devotee. He did not kill. He took Ashwatthama, dragged him, took him to Hastinapur, and threw him on the floor in front of Draupadi. And told her, now order me, I'm going to kill him. Now Draupadi told something else. Draupadi is compassionate Mata. She is very mild in nature. She said she was not very happy to see Ashwatthama in this condition. And she said he is a son of a Brahmana. How can we give such punishment to him? And moreover, his father has taught Vidya to all of us, all the Pandavas. The Dronacharya who gave you all this art of fighting, with that only you have arrested him. Art which is taught by Dronacharya. Third thing, his mother, Krupi, she is still living. And she was supposed to go with her husband, Dronacharya, but she stayed back because of this son, Ashwatthama. Now, how much pain she will go through? What I am going through because my children are killed. Same thing, the Krupi Mata should not go through. Please do not kill him, you release him. And it's offending to Brahminical order. Is a Brahmana's son. It's not correct. These are the arguments Draupadi gave. He said he should not be killed. Now, in the assembly, Yudhishthira is there. Yudhishthira agreed. He said, Dharmaraya. He said, Draupadi, what you're telling is correct. He should be released. Nakula Sahadeva agreed with Yudhishthira. Arjuna agreed. So out of 4 Pandavas, 4 of them agreed not to kill. Draupadi said not to kill. But Bhima became very angry. Bhima said this person should not be left. He should be killed. He protested. Now Krishna is watching both the sides. One side Bhima and one side all of others. He instructed Arjuna. Arjuna is a very dear friend of Krishna who can understand Krishna's mind. Krishna said, Arjuna, now you kill this Ashwatthama so that you fulfill your promise which you have given to Draupadi. Also, you fulfill the desire of Bhima. At the same time, obey what Draupadi is saying now. Meaning you kill or not kill. Krishna has given a complicated instruction to Arjuna. Now you should satisfy both Draupadi and Bhima. That's the action Arjuna is supposed to take. So Krishna gave this order. Now Arjuna has to understand what is Krishna's actual intention. That's why it said, only devotees understand the Lord's intentions. Because they are loving the Lord. They are very close to the Lord. Hence it is said, when you are reading scriptures, you should reading Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, you should take the version from the devotees. You should take the version of great Bhagavatas, who is perfect souls, who achieved perfection by devotion to Krishna, because they know the mind of Krishna. They know what it means. Just like at your home, you may have some close loved ones, husband, wife, children, father, mother. Sometimes at home, they need not to speak. By seeing their face, you can make out something wrong. And somebody says something, it's ironically told or not told. There is sometimes, somebody says, the son says, no, I want to go here. Father says, okay, go. Okay, go, he has said the words. But son knows it is actually no. Because father is angry. The way he said is different. Who can understand a father like this? Only son can understand. If you just hear, okay, father has approved, he can go. Actually, he has said not to go by saying, okay, go. Such things happen in the family sometimes you would have experienced. Now, what you understand is, to understand another person, you need to know him. Who knows Krishna best? Who is Manmana Bhavamad Bhaktaha Madhya? One who is a devotee of Krishna can understand the best. Then who can understand the message of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita the best? The devotee of Krishna. Therefore, it is said, please read Bhagavad Gita as it is, which is written by a devotee. The meaning, translation, purport, all those things. These are very important. Now the Arjuna is able to understand what Krishna is saying. We are not understanding. Krishna said, you fulfill Bhima's desire also, Draupadi's desire also. Make both of them happy. What an instruction. Now what did Arjuna do? Arjuna took his sword and cut off Ashwatthama's hair, lock of hair, and he also removed Ashwatthama's jewel, which is there on his forehead. First of all, Bhagavatam explains by Balahatya, by killing children, Ashwatthama had already lost his bodily luster. Some tejassu. People will have generally, good people will have good tejassu. Means good look, even if you look at them, some positivity will be there. Okay. So Ashwatthama, being a tapas he has done as a Brahmana's son, he had some tejassu in his. So all that is lost because of sinful activities. Therefore, the devotees, Prabhupada is saying, all of us, do not do sinful activities. If you do sinful activities, all your good things, punya, will go away. When the punya goes away, then your bodily luster, happiness, everything reduces. We enjoy because of punya. Hence, Prabhupada said, please give up these 4 sinful activities. What are the 4 sinful activities? Meat eating, intoxication, gambling, illicit sex. So one should be no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. Because these 4 are sinful activities. Srila Prabhupada said, unless we stop doing sins, we cannot progress in our spiritual path. So the Ashwatthama did great sin. The result of that is bodily luster has already gone. On top of that, now his hair is cut off. When the hair is cut off, his tapashakti has gone fully. And then when the jewel is removed, his all bodily strength has gone. His bodily strength has gone, wealth has gone, his tapashakti has gone, bodily luster has gone. He has become a useless lump of something. So with this, it is equivalent to killing. So Bhima is happy. At the same time, he did not kill. Draupadi also happy. This is the action Arjuna took. So now Ashwatthama ran away for his life. He just fled from there when he was left. As Ashwatthama left, Pandavas, Draupadi, all of them, with so much of grief, they went and did the final rites and performed all the rituals of their relatives and everybody who died in the war of Mahabharata. They have gone to the bank of Ganga river to perform all the rituals and make the offerings to the departed souls. So they went off to the Ganga river. So this is the summary of this chapter. Now what happens next? Parikshit has to take birth. Ashwatthama has gone, Pandavas have gone, war is over. Now this much is happened in this chapter. So now in the next chapter, in the next class, so next class is about prayers by Queen Kunti and Parikshit saved. Now Krishna says, now I am leaving. Krishna says, now I have done my, I protected all of you. I'm leaving. When Krishna is about to leave, and all the final rites are done, war is over, everybody is protected, and Pandavas are there, he wants to leave. When he is leaving, Kunti Maharani, the Queen Kunti, offers her prayers. Then one more incident happens. That we'll discuss in the next class. With this, we have come to the end of today's discussion of son of Drona punished. The next class will discuss about Parikshit is saved in the womb of Uttara, and also how Kunti offers her prayers to Krishna. Both we will see in the next class. Anybody has any question? Okay.
Prabhuji, Hare
So,
Krishna.
yeah.
Ashwatthama was perhaps as a punishment to him, he was made as Chiranjeevi, is not?
Correct.
So,
correct. Now one more incident will happen, that he will again release Brahmastra. That in the next class we'll hear.
of course, I see.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
He's so degraded person he is. Some people don't learn lesson, no? Even after punishment. So he's such person. So we will hear that more in the next class.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay. So with this, we'll conclude today's discussion. And day after tomorrow, Sunday is Narsimha Chaturdashi, Narsimha Jayanti. It's the appearance day of Lord Narsingadev. In the Mangalore ISKCON, we are celebrating in a very grand way. We are celebrating and doing the Homa Narsimha Mahahoma, Yajna, in the land where our temple is going to come, and praying for the protection of everybody. And there is an interesting program on Sunday evening at Govardhan Hills in Mangalore. So on that day, those who are away, staying somewhere else, not in Mangalore, you can follow Narsimha Jayanti at your homes also. You are not, we are supposed to fast till the sunset. After sunset, you can take some nice prasadam, you can offer to Lord in the evening, and that prasadam can be taken after the sunset. And worship the Lord, pray, offer prayers to Narasimha, chant Hare Krishna, read the pastimes of Narasimha in the 7th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and you can do Tulasi Archana. These are various things you can do. Being Sunday, there's a great opportunity to observe this festival, Narasimha Jayanti. Narasimha is the protector, and moreover, all of us Bharatavasis need great protection from the Lord in this situation. All of you, please worship and pray to Narasimha and observe the festival. Thank you very much. Shri Krishna Balaram ki, Srila Prabhupada